mean, that's what the Buffalo Bills are all about right there.
Go Bills.
Yo, what is going on, Bills Mafia? It's your boy Joe and J Mafia, and welcome to another episode of Mafia Talk. I know this is not our scheduled day. Some things went down yesterday. Everything's all good. I just was a little too busy to do a show yesterday, but I'm here tonight. I'm here to talk Bills. We're here to talk football. Fortunately, Big Cuz is not with me either. He got other priorities on Thursday, but that is all good. I still got Bills Mafia here rocking with me. So what's good with everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had a great preseason. Wasn't the best. Some good things, some bad things. We're gonna talk about it. But at the end of the day, football's here. Regular season's coming up soon, so definitely excited for that. Let me just share out the show to all my groups. Get Mafia, Bills Mafia in the building, so we could talk football. Appreciate everybody, loyalty, love, respect, all that good stuff. Everybody jumping in the chats, man. Nothing but love over here. Everybody tuning in. Shout out my boy Hefe as always. My brother, my dog, my man. But yeah, like I said, we're here to talk shit, man. What the fuck, Hefe? What the fuck you doing, my man? If you're free, I'm about to send you an invite. We gonna talk. We gonna talk preseason. But yeah, coming up to that last game, we lost, but like I said, it wasn't much to be to worry about. It was preseason, so we're not too worried. But at the end of the day, we really want to see what we can see out of our players, out of our rookies, out of our new players. We got our favorites. We got players that we're not too happy about. High expectations, low expectations. I know MVS is one of them. I definitely had him locked down as making it on the team as our 53 man roster. Knocking it in with 8 receivers, but unfortunately, he didn't cut it. A couple players that were shocked. A couple people got released, but then we got them back on the practice squad. So, like our guy Frank Gore Jr., he had a phenomenal game last time. So, I'm happy that we was able to retain him. Hopefully, let's start right there. Let's start with the running back room because we have a phenomenal running back room. My man, appreciate you. What I think about the fish can make some noise, man. The fish is gonna get squished. But what my girl say, we gonna skin the fin. My girl Amy, we gonna skin the fin. We play Miami tough. I'm not really too worried. They gotta beat us for me to be worried. They only beat us in in 120-degree weather type of thing. So it's all good. But like I said, they gotta beat us first. I know it's tough, but they gotta beat us first. They gotta beat J17. I mean, if Isaiah Hodgins is on our Giants practice squad still, we should grab him. We should grab him, but I mean, there's a reason. I mean, we already missed on him. I still think we should have kept him besides Gabe Davis a while back, but nonetheless, I definitely want to jump onto the running back room because we got phenomenal running backs. Obviously, our number one running back is James Cook, followed by Ty Johnson. No, not followed by Ty Johnson. Our boy Ray Davis. He's definitely running back too. He had a phenomenal preseason. So great things ahead of him, great expectations. Coming back to number 3, I'm pretty sure we already paid him, but that's Ty Johnson. And for what I've seen for Frank Gore Jr., I would like to kind of have Frank Gore Jr. to bump him because he played phenomenal. I know it's one game, and I get it. It's against backups. It's a preseason game, but still, man, it's still nice to have a running back like that. Has that determination, that will. He's a goer, so we already expect great things coming from him. But I believe if it wasn't for Ty Johnson being on the contract, I'm pretty sure we would have bumped in for Frank Gore Jr., but we'll still able good. Hopefully he doesn't get picked off, which I'm surprised he hasn't been yet. Don't mind me, I'm on these wine slushies lately. I ran out of beer, found these joints in the freezer. I've been crushing these shits ever since. It's good. What's going on, Tommy? Shout out to Tommy, Mafia Sports Report. Make sure y'all tune in. Like, share, subscribe. No, because he has other priorities tonight. Thursdays don't really work with him. So he got the priorities right now. He's not able to make it. But all good. It's all good, man. We still live. We still out here. Make sure everybody smash that like button. Like I said, regular season's ahead of us, man. We got one more week. And instead of grind, make sure y'all get y'all fantasy drafts locked in. You draft a great team. It's gonna be a hell of a season. But like I said, with the running back room, we got great running backs. Let's get better on the O line. And honestly, sky's the limit. We already had a taste of it last year when we seen the switch to Joe Brady and James Cook finally broke out and had a great second half of the season. So if we can maintain that and grow off that and try to get that mix up with the James Cook and Ray Davis and still get great production out of those guys, let's go. Definitely take some snaps out of Josh Allen. We don't want him to constantly be relied on to be the running quarterback or always rely on those quarterback runs. Obviously, Josh is a runner. He's gonna run when he needs to run. So I'm not worried about that. I trust Josh Allen. Whenever he wants to run, go ahead. Everybody's scared and worried he's gonna get hurt, man. He's like I always been saying, he's a tank, he's a dog, he's a menace, he's an animal out there. So I'm not really too worried. Like I said, whenever Josh it feels like it's time to go, it's time to go, and I got my man's back. So this running game in this Bills offense coming up in this regular season is going to be huge because we got multiple running backs that is looking great. Obviously, coming to regular season, when you get those starting defensemen, it's going to change, and we're going to see who's going to hold up toward the end of the year. But I still like our odds. Moving on to the receiving room, I'm not so completely impressed with our receiving room. I definitely am in a lot higher hopes than I was during the middle of the season. Like after the draft, they were still up in the air. Who's going to be receiver one? Who's going to replace Diggs? Is it this guy? Is it this guy? Is it that guy? I said Claypool, MVS, and those guys are gone. So we already know our dominant four is going to be Keon, Curtis Samuel, Shakir, and Mac Hollins, if I'm not mistaken. Unless anybody else in the chat think otherwise, but I believe that's going to be our lockdown four. Number 5, who really stood out? KJ Hamler, good, but he's more of a gadget guy. Let's see, Shavers. He definitely stepped up in the last game. It's kind of tough. I would like to keep him. It's kind of tough when you have a non-Josh Allen throwing on the ball because it was definitely a rough preseason with our backup quarterback in play. So we already know when Josh is out there, all of that is going to be cleaned up. Way more crisp passes is going to be a lot better. So we'll see. So I'm not completely locked down on 5, 6, 7, but like I said, the 53-man roster is already out, if I'm not mistaken. So we can decide from there, see who they want to elevate, who they want to bring up, who they want to drop off. But yeah, receiving room. Yeah, when it comes to Keon Coleman, even when it comes to him, he really didn't get the burn that we all expected him to get. But at the same time, we don't want him to get that much because he's our future. He's our number one receiver, not number one receiver, but number one drafted player in the draft. And like I said, we got high hopes for him. So we didn't really play him as much because he's obvious starter, but at the same time, we still got a lot of questions in him. He looked good. He's a rookie, so we'll see. A couple people I do need to step up, but we didn't really get to see much. What was our tight end group? Obviously, Kincaid wasn't out there and Dawson Knox wasn't really out there. So that's probably telling us that we already trust in what they got to offer, but what are we going to be running? Is it going to be dominantly run? Are we going to be doing 12-man formations? Are we spreading the ball out? Is Kincaid going to be treated like that hybrid receiver? Or is it going to be just straight tight end? Or however, whichever. That still is in the future to see. Like I said, we got week 1 coming up soon against Cardinals. So a lot to expect. Hopefully these guys can start gelling and get the ball rolling. The one thing I don't want to see in this game coming up is just these guys look rusty and they don't know what's going on. That's the number one thing. I really hope they tune into everything they need to hone into and be able to produce Buffalo Bills football that we're all accustomed to. But like I said, guys, I'm riding solo. I'm just talking here. I got nothing to bounce off of, so I know it's gonna be a short show. But let's just get through this 53-man roster. I know we released a bunch of players, but we also re-signed them. I don't know if I get that one. Let me see. I got the. Yes, baby. I love you too. Love you. You want water? Okay, I'll get you water. Oh yeah, Lewis Klein. That's definitely was a great signing. We definitely need it because in certain groups in our team, we definitely just need that comfort, that especially with veteran experience. I watched a couple of his highlights. He looked great. I'm not mad at it. There's really nothing to be upset about. We just kind of just got to get the ball rolling. We kind of, especially when it comes to the safety room, because what is really going on with there? I know Damar Hamlin was dealing with his what was it, hamstring? Is he gonna be ready, good to go, 100%? We don't know. I know we got Tyler Rapp. He's pretty much locked down. We're still waiting on Cole Bishop, the rookie, and Mike Williams. Still a lot out there, man. Still a lot out there. So it might be a struggle, but on defense. But when it comes to offense, I really don't think we have much to worry about. As long as this O line can lock down and give Josh Allen enough time and open up these holes for the running backs, really not much to be worried about. Defense did look pretty good for the majority of the part on the through this preseason. Solid at the linebacker room. Shout out to Buffalo Joe for making the team. Buffalo native out of Lancaster, if I'm not mistaken. So that's definitely huge. Love it. I love it. I was watching Brandon Bean talk about him, and he was pretty much right place, right time, and took advantage of his opportunities. So definitely shout out to him for locking down. But D line, yes, we got Ed Oliver, we got Daquan Jones, we got a couple people, we got Abnessa, we got Groot, Von Miller. That's going to be another question mark. Is Von Miller, is he going to be Von Miller how he was when he first got together, or is his days way behind him? So that's going to be huge. Is he going to be more on a snap count? Are we going to be more reliable? Is it going to be is the snap count going to be above 50%? We don't know these things. We'll see. Right back. Sorry about that, folks. Left the baby in a high chair. But yeah, when it goes to this D line, can we stay disciplined enough and be dominant enough to kind of get to the pressure of these quarterbacks and kind of plug up these holes? Because I know we always struggled in the run defense. So we definitely got to fix that. Say hi. Hi, Lonnie. Hey, let's go, Buffalo. Bills make me want to shout. Woo! My girl, my girl. Let me so my man John Roberts got Morris and MVS back on the field. So maybe there is more that we can get out of him. I don't know. He always had a history of dropping the ball. He kind of didn't prove nobody different in this preseason. So and then he got pretty dinged up in that one game. What was it? Neck injury, head injury. So you don't want to play with that. So honestly, I really don't feel like we don't need the MVS. I know what's his name, Claypool. He's out for the season, but like I said, I really don't think we need the MVS. We got so many other players that we locked in. We got like I said, KJ Hamler. I'm solid with. He's a good gadget play, special teams player. We can get him around. I mean, look, he ran the ball in for that one touchdown in the last game. But Tyler Shaver's big guy. If we could get him involved, and I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to root for him as a starting player, but when his opportunities are presented, I'm pretty sure he can definitely perform. Who else we got in our receiver room? Who am I missing, guys? Like I said, I don't got Big Cuz to help me out right now, so I need the chat. Let me know what's in our receiver room that we're looking up backup wise. Yeah, John Roberts. I mean, there's really not much to be excited for of MVS. And then as far as tight ends, we're already locked down. Pretty sure we're going with 3. Quentin Morris. Do we need Quentin Morris? Do we need a third tight end? I don't know. He's been with us forever. He's kind of been solid. Wherever his name number's called, he usually performs and he stands up. But my big question, I know fullbacks matter, but let's be real. What do we need Reggie Gilliam for? I'm not. I mean, he's a great player, But honestly, when do we ever use the fullback? When do we? It's usually single back formation if we're gonna run it. I don't see much I formation, and if we need to run I formation, why not put a tight end out there? I don't know. Put Quentin Morris out there, or put actually a backup lineman assassin. I don't know, somebody. I just don't feel like we necessarily need Reggie Gilliam. I don't know. That's just been a huge question with me. Is that it's just another roster spot? I know he's probably good on special teams, but with this new kickoff format, is he really valuable to the team anymore? I don't know. I hate to see him go, and I hate to say something like that because he's been a Buffalo Bill for a long time. And like I said, whenever the number is called, he always does his thing. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Tommy in here, he said, Gilliam special teams. I know. Like I said, it with this new kickoff format, can he still prove his value? And is it really smart to keep a person on a 53-man roster just for special teams? You want more versatile people that can kind of play both sides, or special teams and defense, special teams and offense, not just special teams. And like I said, how many times does the Buffalo Bills run an I formation, strong side, weak side, where you have that fullback in the backfield? And if we do, or when we do, why can't we fill in a tight end or a faster lineman? That's all. That's all. Like I said, it's weird not drinking my beer, but these wine slush is pretty good. Nonetheless, I'm definitely excited to come up for this year, man. Preseason behind us. Like I said, there's a lot I wish I would have seen more of. As far as Josh Allen, I'm not worried. I mean, it would be nice to have seen Josh Allen a little bit more, but we already know what we get from him. As far as people I wanted to see step up more, definitely Dwayne Carter. I did not really see much of Dwayne Carter in this preseason at all. People correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if I just missed a couple tackles or pass breakups or just wreaking havoc and making the quarterback shift. Because, like I said, that's all important in the defensive tackle room or D-line job, period. Is you don't always have to get the sacks and the tackles as long as you're being disruptive and moving the opponent's play off track. So if he's doing that, cool. But like I said, I've seen nothing from Dwayne Carter, and I just feel like he was a plug-in player, a fill-in player. I feel like we just grabbed him just cause. I hope he proves me wrong, but I don't want to say he's gonna be one of those guys that we're gonna probably let go in a couple years and not make much noise. But I'm saying it. I think he is. I hope I'm proven wrong. I hope he stands out. I hope he makes a couple plays in this regular season, but I really don't have much expectations of Wayne Carter. We'll see. Like I said, I hope I prove him wrong, but I see nothing from him in this preseason. Who else? Kyer Elam. He made a couple plays here and there. He didn't wow me. He didn't kind of bust out with, a pick six and a forced fumble. I know it's preseason. It's tough to really kind of get an understanding of these players and what we're going to do and how we're going to do it and how these people are going to step up and stand out on preseason games, on limited snaps, and they're not playing certain plays to make them shine. So it's tough. It's tough. But kind of wish I would have seen a little bit more from Kyer Elam. Maybe he wasn't on the field as much. Maybe he should be on the field more. He still has a spot to fight on this roster. He still has big shoes to fill on his team. He was a number one draft or round one draft pick, and a sixth round draft pick took his spot, and Christian Benford. So when I'm saying that, and you're not even a starter, you barely get any starts, I need to see a lot more from Kyer Elam. So hopefully he can. This is going to be his breakout season. Hopefully he comes out a straight dog. But that's another player I really need to see stand out this year. It's going to be Dwayne Carter, Kyer Elam. Shit, let me grab another one on the defense. I mean, Douglas, I know he's going to be a dog. My boy TJ, Teron Johnson, I'm not worried about him. He's a dog. Best slot slot corner in the league. Linebacker group, I'm good. I mean, it pains me. It hates it. I hate it. But we lost Matt Milano. And I know we're kind of filling the void with Buffalo Joe Andreessen, but he's not Milano. Guys, I'm telling you, I know we love him. He's from Buffalo and he's playing for his hometown team. And the pictures are circulating of him as a kid with JP Lossman, if I'm not mistaken, and the old Billy the Buffalo, and how he was at a Bills game 2 years ago. And now he's playing on the Bills team and he made the roster. I know we're all excited and he looked great in the preseason. He's not Matt Milano. We got lucky last year when Matt Milano got hurt. And my boy Terrell Bernard stepped in and showed out and locked it down. I'm not trying to shoot the man down because trust me, I hope he does become the next Teron. I'm getting mixed up for everybody. I hope he does become the next Benford or the next Milano. He has attributes. He can do it. Is he going to do it? That's the big question. We also got Dorian Williams. It's like we got a lot of people that look good. Can they lock it down when it's the regular season and shit gets tough? So, like I said, this is all speculation. At the end of the day, we got Josh Allen. That's all we need. That's all we need is JA17. That's all we need. But yeah, guys. Who else I'm excited for offensive wise? Curtis Samuel. I'm definitely excited for him. I seen a couple things from him. I'm really excited for him. He's going to have a huge year. Obviously, Khalil Shakir, he's great. I mean, he looks phenomenal. He's Cole Beasley 2.0 with extra fucking burners. I'm telling you, Khalil Shakir is going to be a fucking dog. We got my man John Robert. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is that all the receivers that got signed to the team. I know we still got KJ Hamler and Shavers. MVS I don't care of, but like I said, Khalil Shakir he's gonna be a dog. Curtis Samuel he's gonna be all over the field. He's gonna be running them go routes down the field. He's gonna be doing some comeback routes. He's gonna be doing sweeps. Those receiver screens. We gonna get them trick plays going in. Curtis Samuel's going to be everywhere. Curtis Samuel is going to be like what we wanted Isaiah McKenzie to be. I'm telling you right now. He's going to be the Isaiah McKenzie we want to be. Isaiah, and not to hate on Lil Dirty, but he wasn't everything we wanted him to be. He'll give us 2, maybe 3 games where he got over 100 yards, a touchdown or 2, great punt returning, kick returning. He would only give us like 2-3 games of that, and that's it. Everything else, 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards, maybe 50. He might pop out with a 60-yard game, but that's it. That's it. He'll get stopped up, man, short. So I really think Curtis Samuel is going to be what we all wish Isaiah McKenzie was going to be. So huge things with Curtis Samuel. We all know with Kincaid. I know there's big talks on who's going to be the leading receiver. Is it going to be Shakir? Is it going to be Kincaid? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to say Shakir because I don't know. I don't want to kind of throw dirt on it, but I don't know if Kincaid can kind of meet up to all the hype. And I'm going to say he's going to be downfall. I just don't feel like he's going to live up to the hype. And I don't feel like the ball's going to be spread around. I mean, the ball is going to be spread around too much where it's not going to be just on him. You know, everybody say he's going to be like the next Kelsey. He has the attributes. He looks just like him. He going to play just like him. The only reason why I don't think he will be is because Kansas City offense kind of runs through Kelsey. Our offense isn't going to run through Kincaid. It's going to run through everybody. Like I said, Josh Allen doesn't really hone in on one receiver. Even when Stephon Diggs was here, he never really honed in on one receiver. He feeds everybody. That's what he's been known for. I mean, there's records all over in the NFL record books stating of Josh Allen throwing the ball to the most people than any other quarterback, or he threw touchdowns to the most people on the team than any other quarterback. I know he almost beat that record throwing the most touchdowns to the most people in one season. But what the fuck is his name? He was number 25, Tywan Jones. He fucking dropped a wide open touchdown, and that would have put Josh Allen in the record book for throwing the most touchdowns to the most people on the team. But anyways, pretty sure Josh could still get that shit up there. I'm telling you, every single one person, shout out to my man Scott Blakely. Throwing love as always, man. Nothing but love to Scott, man. But yeah, every single person in this wide receiver room and tight end room could be 1,000-yard receiver. That's all of them. Any one of them. Any one of them could get it. Everybody wants to eat. Everybody's gonna eat. So it's gonna be a fun year, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yo, I know going around the whole NFL, everybody's talking about, oh, we got the worst receiving room. We don't know what we're gonna do. We're in shambles because Diggs left and this and that third. Man, this year is going to be exciting. I'm telling you. A lot of people is gonna go off, man. A lot of people's gonna be game. And the biggest thing, you're not going to have that diva like, oh, I need the ball. I need the ball. Look at me on display. Not everybody's willing to eat. I'm telling you, it's going to be an exciting year. The most overrated quarterback in the NFL is going to be MVP for Super Bowl. Now are they going to hate? They're always going to hate, Scott. I'm telling you. Most overrated quarterback. Come on, man. The only reason why he's even in that sentence is because he does the unthinkable. How many quarterbacks jump over 6 foot grown men multiple times? That's why they're saying he's overrated, because they're leveling up all his highlights to all his lowlights and all his interceptions to all his touchdowns. And honestly, with the amount of touchdowns this man get, it doesn't matter how many picks he throws. When you go to the pick to touchdown ratio, Josh Allen's good. He's good. Yeah, he might have a game where he throws 3 interceptions and 1 touchdown. It's okay. We're going to live with that. Just like that Jets game week 1 last year. We're going to live with that. And as a Bills fan, we're okay with that. We're not mad. We're perfectly fine with that. We're going to live with that because we know we're going to get those games where we get 400 yards, 4 or 5 touchdowns, almost 100 rushing yards. Like, he's going to give you multiple games like that. He's going to give you multiple player of the week games. I'm telling you, like what? He gets like 5 every season. Josh Allen's like that. That's why he gets hated on, because he's that fucking good. The NFL already got their golden boy. That's Patrick Mahomes. So they need the guy to hate on it. That's Josh Allen. They're already putting fucking what's his name? Caleb Williams over him, the rookie. They're already putting the Texans quarterback. What the fuck was his name? CJ Stroud, they're already trying to put him over him. They've been trying to put Joe Burrow over him. And, man, every time I hear that, I get so mad because I'm not trying to hate on Joe or the Bengals because they beat us. No. He's not better than Josh because he's not on the field like Josh. And, yeah, he might be more accurate. He's Joe cool. And Josh is kind of the opposite. Josh is chaotic. But I'll take Josh over Joe any time of the day. Availability is the best ability. I'm not hearing it. All 3 years Joe been in the NFL, he only completed 1 full season. Josh been in the NFL for what? 6, 7, 8 years and played every single one. Pretty sure he missed like 1 game total. Pretty sure it was like 1 game he missed in his whole NFL career. That's it. So when it comes to that, the Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, yeah, I don't care. He could be more accurate and more calmer and cool and collective. I'll take the chaos any time of the day. I'm telling you, because when that fumble or that interception comes, that's really that next play. That motherfucker going to run through the whole entire defense. He going to jump over your tallest linebacker, and he going to put the team on the back, and he going to get us something. He going to get us the win. So it doesn't matter. Let them hate. Let them hate. That's okay. That's okay. And when you talk about that, you're absolutely right. And that does matter. Same thing when it comes to Lamar Jackson. When people try to say that Lamar Jackson's way better than Josh because he got 2 MVPs. That's cool. That's cool. It's just 2 different type of team, 2 different type of setups. When the defense constantly fails you in a similar situation and Josh puts it all on the line every single play, every single drive, and then you get a game like 13 seconds, or you get a game like the Bengals game where everybody just gives up and Josh can't play every single position on the field. That's all. And when you compare these quarterbacks to their teams, Josh Allen means so much more to the Bills than what Joe Burrow means to the Bengals, or what Mahomes means to Kansas City. And when I'm saying that, they don't necessarily put everything on their back. They get a lot more help. That's pretty. I mean, I don't really have to elaborate more on that. They get a lot more help out their team and their players and their coaches than what Josh Allen get. Like, come on, let's just be honest when I really say this. You good? But that's just what it comes down to. When it gets to those tight games, everything is on Josh Allen. If Josh Allen isn't breaking 10 tackles in the backfield and running for his life and stiffing arm everybody and jumping out of bounds and throwing dimes, you don't see other quarterbacks doing that because they don't have to. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's why Josh Allen's reckless. That's why Josh Allen plays the way he plays. Because he has to. The Bills put him in a position where he has to play like that. And we got the player that can play like that. The best believe if we got Joe Burrow on this team, he would not be as good. He would not hold his team down the way Josh does. Mahomes, yeah, I'm pretty sure he would. Lamar, probably not. I'm pretty sure he still be a great quarterback, but I don't think he'll be as good as he is on the Ravens because they got everything running through him in the way where it works for him. The way everything works for Josh Allen, it gets tough because I feel like with this coaching staff, they don't really scheme our players to get open. I just really feel like Josh Allen's in the backfield with his hand up, like, all right, you go this, you do an in, you do out, you do a hit, you go bomb, and I'm gonna hit you. Just get open. If I don't hit you, just keep running, I'm gonna hit you. And I swear to God, that's how this Bills offense is ran majority of the time. It's not scheduled, it's not schemed, it's not strategized. It's just get open, Josh gonna hit you. And if he doesn't hit you, he's gonna run the ball. Okay, 1 second, baby. But absolutely. Absolutely. I told everybody this is McDermott's last year. I don't care if he blows it and we don't make the playoffs and lose the division. I don't care if we win the Super Bowl. McDermott gotta go. We need that fresh start. We need that fresh start. Too many passes. Too many passes, and we lost too many times in the same way to the same team. But real quick, man, I didn't expect to be going this long, but man, shout out to the Mafia, everybody tuning in. Nothing but love. Make sure y'all hit that like button, like, share, subscribe, tune in, subscribe to the Mafia Sports Report YouTube channel, live every Wednesday. Well, I know today's Thursday, but live every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Great shows all week long. Definitely want to subscribe to the channel. Shout out to my boy Joey Hatch in the building of the 12th Man Mafia. We got Scott Blakely, as always, man. Shout out to Scott Blakely. Don't bring up 13 seconds, man. I'm gonna be out here for a whole other hour. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yo, all right. Anyways. Well, you got fucking Levi Wallace pressing. You got Levi Wallace playing press man on Tyreek Hill with his hips facing the outside. And Tyreek Hill just does a fucking, oh my God. That's the stupidest fucking play ever. I don't know. Why would you? Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Scott. Fucking, he about to fucking make me fucking open up the closet, man. But yeah, that's all it is, man. Definitely appreciate that. Oh man, if the show sucks, I mean, shit, deuces. I still appreciate the view. It's all good, man. It's all good. I got Big Cuz. It ain't no worry. We just out here rambling. I still had the show must go on. Am I right? Show must go on. So shit, if you don't like it, man, hit the like button and deuces. But shit, stick big bills. Mafia Talk in the building. It's your boy Julian J Mafia. I still got my people who loves and watch me every week. So it's all good. It's all good. Like I said, I'll take your view. Nothing but love. But yeah, like I got my dog Hefe in the building. It's all good. But ain't nobody worried about it. I'm just out here talking my shit. I even want to do this honestly, but fuck it. Like I said, the people want the show. People want the Mafia talk. Show must go on, right? But Yeah, nah, you about to get me hot because Scott Man brought up 13 seconds and then this motherfucker want to talk. Don't get me started. Nah, fuck that. Oh, it's on. It's on now. It's on now. I got my boy KI in the building.
What up, baby? What's going on, big dog?
I was about to shut it down because somebody said my show sucked. I was about to go home and cry in the shower.
Yeah,
I was gonna put the shower on. I was gonna play.
I was just watching it, man. Yo, hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on. Let me tell him this. If you
I
don't
was
got
gonna shut the show off.
Listen,
I was gonna
man.
shut the show off. I was gonna go in the bathtub and just cry in the shower. That's it.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, if nobody hate on you, bro, you ain't doing something right, you know. So you feel me?
Exactly.
Hey, man, keep
Exactly.
hating. We appreciate the view, and guess what? We know you're gonna be back, brother. It's a matter of time. You'll be back.
Nothing but love. Leave the guy alone. No, we need people like him. That's what spice things up. Because man, I ain't gonna lie, this shit was getting boring. I was just talking on my ass, but that's cool, man. Man, my man Scott brought up 13 seconds. He got me hot. I'm telling you.
Oh nah, hey man, what's going on with the people, man? How y'all feeling today, man?
Yo, tell the people where they can find you, man.
Hey, first of all, you can find me on Instagram at Kenny2_boy21. You can find me on Facebook under Kenneth Jackson. And last but not least, you can find me on YouTube under KITBC the label. You feel me? But also too, right now, if you follow me on Instagram, right now I have my own show that I'm building up, my own little platform called Bills United Podcast. So, hey man, show some love, come support, and I'll be glad to have y'all on. Yes, sir.
Get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Buffalo United. Bills United.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I pretty much was just I was just rambling, bro. I had nothing lined up. I just jumped on here and just started talking shit. But it's all good. I pretty much was wrapping up the preseason. Just to sum it up, what did you like from the preseason and what did you didn't like? What did you want to see and what didn't you see? let me just spit at you like that.
All right, so what I did want to see, honestly, I wanted to see, Josh Allen, get some more reps. I wanted to see the first stream actually together, so I can actually see what I can expect and the chemistry for week one. So it's kind of like week one is pretty much another preseason game to me because it's like at the end of the day, our offense haven't glued at all. So we don't know how the chemistry gonna be. So that's something I wanted to see. Well, hold on, what was the other questions? Because I was one.
Pretty much what you didn't see and what you want to see. Who stood out? Who didn't stand out?
And what I didn't see, what I wanted to see. Well, what I didn't see is I mean, obviously, Matt Milano. I mean, of course, we want to see our boy back in action, big dog. I mean, other than that, it's not really much that I didn't want to see. I feel like for the most part, I seen what I had to see, at least for my second string and third string. I know what I'm gonna get out of them. I know who's gonna be productive, who's going to produce. But one thing I can say is, when I first came, no, I think it was on my show, could have been on yours, and I was like, yeah, asked me about the running backs, and I was like, I'm sad to say that Frank Gore, he's fired, but he's gonna make the practice squad. I said he might not see the season, but I said it.
He'll get poached. That's all.
Huh?
But real quick. My guy Scott Blakely, as always, my man, locking in every week, man. That's love. You don't got to do it, but the fact that you do, man, that is love. I'm telling you, like Kenny just said, if I don't got a hater, I ain't doing it right. So
yes, sir.
It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, I didn't want to do the show anyways, but I figured, man, the show must go on. Let's just do it. I had nothing scheduled or planned or locked in. I ain't really paid attention this week. I got my old bullshit going on, but I said, fuck it. I'm gonna jump on and just talk my shit and go. But like I said, I got the great people. I got Bills Mafia out here. I got great people like Scott Blakely. I got Hefe, as always, my brother. Joey Hatch, he's always tuning in. I got my family. Mafia means family. So it doesn't matter if it's gonna be a good show or not. If it's gonna be me or Big Cuz or not. It doesn't matter, man. As long as I'm talking to Bills Mafia, I'm good regardless, man. It's gonna be a great conversation regardless. It's because I'm talking to people like Scott, because I'm talking to people like Joey. So definitely love, man. Definitely love.
And I want to say, like, just in case y'all don't know, we definitely want to let y'all know, like, it really starts with the core. Like, even when we do make it or we go a lot further than where we are now, we always gonna remember y'all. We always gonna support y'all.
Absolutely.
And we always gonna look out for y'all. Know what I mean? Start off with y'all. Y'all don't want to help us build up. Y'all don't want to help us. Y'all motivate us to come on here every day.
The reason why we do this.
We want to thank y'all for that. For real.
Now when you ask that question, I don't know how would we protect him, because I talked about it earlier in the show. is that we already kind of locked in with our running backs with James Cook number 1, Ray Davis number 2, and Ty Johnson number 3 because he's under contract. And if it wasn't for him being under contract, I would have bumped him for Frank Gore Jr. But the difference is this is also his first year. He's a rookie compared to Ty Johnson, who's been with us last year and is already kind of proven. So it's really a toss-up. So we kind of just got to hope that he doesn't get poached off of the practice squad and another team grabs him.
I'm about to say, but don't they have to do don't they have to talk to the Bills about that? Or they could just be like, yo, call him, see if you give him a contract, he could just leave. Like, how does that work exactly?
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100%. I know Big Cuz would know, but I pretty much believe it's free game on the practice squad. Pretty sure there's like a couple players you can lock down and you can't touch. I'm not 100%. Don't quote me on this. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh man, Joey. See, I'm sorry, brother. Man, I'll get you. Yo, I got you on that next show. Promise you, brother. I know because Joey been my dog since day one, since I first started Mafia Talk. He been riding with me. He been on it a couple times, and I keep forgetting, man. I keep forgetting about you, brother. I'm sorry, Joey. I'm truly sorry. I'll get you on next week, man. That's a promise. If y'all don't see Joey on here next week, cancel me. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, I'm about to say if he ain't here, he gonna be here in spirit, man. His spirit gonna be here with us.
He always is. Nothing but love to Joey.
But
make sure if y'all on Facebook, y'all follow 12th Man Mafia Facebook group. Keep you updated on the latest Bills news.
Yes, sir. I'm about to say, y'all, bro, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab something. But when I come back, I got some questions for you, big dog. We're gonna get
yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it. My dog Kenny. My dog Kenny Kane. See, look at Kenny came through clutch. You gotta say that 5 times fast. But straight off the rip. Josh Allen 17, Keon Coleman 0. It's a sign match made in heaven. Bills going 17-0 this year, baby. Let's get it. Now we gotta keep the hype up. We gotta keep the love up. We're Bills fan at the end of the day. Yeah, we gotta be real, but we're homers at the same time. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. We got Josh Allen, JA17. He gonna light the shit up. 5,000-yard season, 50 touchdowns. He doing all that. We're just hyping my man Josh up.
Yo, we gotta hype the Josh up.
Listen, I've been on these little wine slushies lately, so leave me alone.
hey, listen, you can't go wrong with those, big dog.
These shit's delicious.
So all right, let's get to it, man. Hold on, big dog. Listen.
Oh, my man Scott. Scott know what time it is. I said it's 17-0. You goddamn right, 20-0.
That's the first time I heard that. That's the first time I heard that. I love the energy. All right, so let's get it, man. First question, off rip, man. What you think about the Buffalo Bills signing Mike White to the practice squad?
Yo, I love the interview the man gave. Yo, he said, man, I got to go out to the 30-yard line and go find my missing rib. Yo, that interview was perfect, man. Like, what are the odds? He talked to Ed Oliver. He apologized to him, I guess. He said it's all good. He just said when he got the phone call for the Bills to join, he said, I'll join you as long as I'm not – my locker's not next to Matt Milano. He said, I still got nightmares of that dude.
Milano almost sent that man to the next dimension. You feel me?
I'm telling you, he folded his ass. Literally like a fucking folding chair.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, man. But that was nothing but love, man. That was a dope-ass interview. Mike White. I mean, it's pretty cool. You love when you get those type of reactions out of players. You're not mad. You're not spiteful. It's just not being weird about it. Yeah, you can own up in a minute and make some light of it, make some fun of it. So that's dope.
Nah, definitely. So my thing is, so with Mike White, do you think that he might actually get a position on the roster over Mitch? You think we might see him over Mr. Trubisky throughout the season or no?
I'm really glad you asked this question because we're still up in the air with our backup quarterback situation because I don't want Ben DiNucci to be the backup. And I feel like he has the number one, like he has the go ahead to be the backup. But I don't want him. I would rather Trubisky because he's a veteran. He's been in the system before. I know he's not what we expected him to be or want him to be. But I still would rather him than Ben DiNucci. I kind of like Anthony Brown, but he hasn't been here long enough, don't know the system. So I'm pretty sure that's the reason why we got rid of him. Who I want as our backup is my boy. We gonna eat these dubs, my boy Jameis Winston. I swear to God. I don't care. We just need him to be a support coach. Just hire him as a support coach. That is it. He don't know how to play football. Hire Jameis Winston to be Buffalo Bills support coach. I'm good. Let him be the hype man.
But you know what's crazy? That's actually fire. I never thought about Jameson. That wouldn't honestly. He wouldn't be a bad backup either. You know what I mean? I never thought about that. And I definitely agree because we need that type of energy on our field, bro.
I'm telling you, he'll be perfect. Him and Josh Allen will be best of friends.
Oh no, most definitely. All right. So my next question is for you, right, big dog? What's up? Curtis Samuel, right? I know he has turf toe. They say that he most likely will play. But if he don't play, do you think that will affect our offense coming into week 1 against Arizona Cardinals?
I don't think so because I'm pretty sure we can plug in another player to fill in that role. I just went on a little rant earlier about Curtis Samuel and how he's going to have a huge role in his offense. He's going to be everywhere on the field, and he's going to be the eye of Isaiah McKenzie he always wanted to be. So I don't want to force anything. Like I said, I feel like you can kind of plug in KJ Hamler in that position and kind of not get what Samuel can produce, but I feel like first game of the season, I don't mind. I feel like KJ Hamler can fill the void or just not use that scheme or that those type of plays in a playbook that involves the Curtis Samuel. Know what I mean? So if he can't play, that's cool. Don't force him. Just don't use those Curtis Samuel type plays. Go the Kincaid type of route or the Shakir type of route or however.
All right, and I actually have a question for you because I see that you keep all throughout the preseason you kept bringing up KJ Hamler. So I just wanted to know from your honest opinion, like what is it about KJ Hamler that you like so much?
I don't know. It's really nothing. It's not that I see. It's kind of just a vibe. When I watch the training camp and the practices and this, I just kind of felt the vibe through video, obviously. Of him and Josh Allen, they got the handshakes and they just got that buddy vibe. And then when I see the plays it's just one of the vibes. I was completely wrong with Justin Shorter because I had that same type of vibe about Justin Shorter. Me and Big Cuz both. Oh, he's gonna have a great season. He's gonna be that guy. He's gonna have a huge season. And what he made no noise this preseason. So I was dead wrong. I even talked to one of my uncles during the summer. I haven't seen him in years, and he knows I'm a big Bills fan and I do my show. So he tried to get some insight, like, with this receiver, who you expect to stand out? And I say Justin Shorter. He looked at me crazy, like, Shorter? Like, Justin Shorter? I'm like, yeah, man, he's going to have a good season. Look out for him. I'm like, okay. And I look stupid because he hasn't done nothing. So when it comes to KJ Hamler, it's just the speed factor. He looked great kick returning and punt returning, so I definitely expect huge out of that from him. And like I said, I just kind of sense the vibe of the connection between him and Josh. I just kind of seen that through the little videos. Like I said, I could be wrong. We're all wrong on a lot of things. That's just me.
Yes, sir. So since we are talking about receivers, let's stick to receivers for a quick minute. So it seems as if ever since the Bills released all the cuts and who players they got rid of, the biggest surprise that it seemed to Bills Mafia is that they had got rid of Shavers. Were you surprised about that?
Yes, because he was another person that had big hype upcoming. He's supposed to look good, but I don't know. I feel like he didn't look good because of the quarterback play. Once Josh is on the field, I feel like he could perform a lot better. So maybe we can kind of sneak him back in if we need it. If not, so be it. He said, my man over here, John Roberts, said Shorter is a Raider now. So, like I said, I was wrong on Justin Shorter. I was wrong. I definitely thought he was going to come in and be a top 4 receiver in his team and make the starting 4 receivers. But I was dead wrong about that. So it happens.
All right, so
I'm not wrong about Hamler.
Yes, sir. So I want to say also as well, usually the Bills keep 6 receivers, right? Every year they keep six receivers ever since we had Sean McDermott. So this is the first year that we actually keep at 5 on a roster. So do you think that the Bills got something up their sleeve? You think they might bring in another receiver on the back end or low key?
Of course. I ain't gonna put it behind them. And it's kind of weird that they went that low of a receiver, but that's probably because they wanted more on the tight end side because we got 3 tight ends. And another thing I just talked about earlier, I don't know if you caught it, but I feel like it's time to get rid of Reggie Gilliam. We don't need him. Like, what is the point? We don't use
They really
the
don't.
fullback. And if we do run I formation or strong or weak, just plug in a tight end or a lineman that's fast enough. I feel like that's just a position that we can get rid of. I know he's a good special teams player, but I feel like we can find a person that can do both offense and special teams or defense and special teams. So that's just me.
I ain't gonna lie, this might sound crazy. Cause me personally, I thought the fullback position was dead. I feel like don't nobody have a fullback.
No, nobody does. And we was one of the only teams besides the Niners. But we use him. I just feel like we don't need him.
Cause my thing is, to me, I think Ty Johnson is more of a fullback than a running back.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, we got Frank Gore Jr., Ray Davis, and them some solid boys. So
yeah. Ty Johnson got the size, he got the strength, he loved collision. Right. And trust me, motherfuckers don't like tackling him. You see that last year. So to me, yeah, we don't need Gilliam. I feel like we barely see him anyway.
Right.
So it's definitely a position that's being taken up for no reason on the roster. It's definitely a spot.
Absolutely. But it's early in the season, man. We're gonna see. It's just real tough because it's like a new team. We're kind of running a new system. New coaches are starting, like Bobby Badvich is taking over the defense. We got Joe Brady taking over the offense, and he's incorporating his flow to it. So it's going to be a different, I wouldn't say a completely different Bills team, but there's going to be a lot of different things. So just don't be surprised. Just be ready for the ride. That's all. We're not going to be blowing everybody out the water like we were used to, but we're going to be fine. Like I said, we were 6-6 last year. Fucking 500, 12% of making the playoffs, 8% of making the division, and we define all those odds. So because of what? Josh Allen.
Yep.
But,
so
man, everybody got the wheels turning at the same time. But yeah.
Now I also have a great question right here. McGovern. How he's center, right? So last year the Bills had one of the top 10 offensive lines when he was playing next to Deion Dawkins, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So do you think that the Bills should put him back over there next to Deion Dawkins and just start Van Fleet? I mean, regardless, even with McGovern,
Fran Granger.
Fran Granger. I mean, regardless, either if he playing or McGovern, whoever plays center, there's going to be struggles in the beginning. There's going to be a lot of problems regardless, at least for a little bit, at least for the first few weeks. I think they should go back to what's comfortable and what worked for us actually last year. I don't think McGovern going to be a good center. I don't know why. I just feel it.
No, I feel you could go one of two ways. And you kind of got to stick to that decision now. You're supposed to make that decision last month and stick to it. It's either you keep McGovern as center and deal with the guard after, or get Van Granger. Just it's going to be rough, but he's going to be the future center. Keep McGovern back where he was comfortable at and just kind of mold him to be your future center. So it's really tough. Like I said, do you want to have those rough snaps in the beginning of the season and possibly be good in the future and maybe go through that trial and error? Or I'm pretty sure McGovern's already starting. Maybe that's just who they trust right now. And they rather deal with a weak guard than a weak center. And if that's the question, I'd rather deal with a weak guard than a weak center. So though when you ask the question, I would rather the rookie Van Granger get the start, get the reps in, get comfortable with Josh because he's gonna be playing with him for the next however many years. Get it in now, but like I said, you just got to trust the coaching staff at this point.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. I can't. I'm done trusting them. Well, I'm done trusting them.
Yeah, I know. I get you.
And I agree with Joey because at the end of the day, even if Van Green, he may be bad in the beginning. He's not gonna be terrible as we already seen. He's not gonna be terrible, but let him go through the growing pains. Because guess what? When playoffs come, he's gonna be a lot player. He's gonna be a lot better player than he is right now than he will be in the playoffs. Bottom line. And so to me, McGovern, his strength is on the guard. Play players at their strength. And not for what you need them for. Play them at their strength, and that's where we're gonna be great.
Honestly, boom, you just said it right there, and that's poor coaching and team management, where you're having to move people out of position to fill that void because you failed to get a Mitch Morse replacement comparable for that position. So you got me mad right now because you're neglecting Josh Allen. Why would you put that extra weight on Josh. Now Josh can't just play quarterback. Now he has to be extra secure to make sure it's not a missed snap or a fumble or anything. He kind of doesn't like that sidetracks his mind, or he can't fully think about the defense and fully diagnose. No, he can't keep because with Mitch Morris, he was comfortable with Mitch. He could sit there and stare at the whole defense to diagnose and get a comfortable snap. Now he got to pay attention, make sure everything's good, and then make sure the ball's good, and then he can look. I mean, he's Josh Allen. He's a pro. He can do it, but it's that slight second thought where it can really throw everything off. So, and what you just said is just that's poor team management and poor coaching where you got to move people out of position just to fill the void.
Yeah, I feel like even though I feel like this is a very controversial conversation, but this is my thing. The Bills, y'all literally drafted the best center that came out the draft within the past 3 years. According to stats, he's the best center in the last 3 years drafted. Throw him out there. throw him out there. Throw him to the wolves. He already was a dog in college. He was a man amongst boys. That's why he's rated the way that he was. Give him the opportunity. Got that? Yeah, you got rid of Mitch Morris, but why pick up a center if you're not gonna start him, nigga? That's a waste of draft capital. You could have drafted another receiver. You could have drafted another safety.
Well, right here, this is why you need to put Vampire and Granger out there because we did the same thing with Osiris Torrance last year. Put a rookie out there. He not also dominated his position. He also helped Spencer Brown at his position because I wanted Spencer Brown out the building. I wanted to leave his jersey in the locker room and walk your ass home. And what happened? I swear to God, once they put Osiris Torrance next to him, Spencer Brown was a dog. Nobody was getting through him. Nobody was getting through him, too. So sometimes you got to throw these rookies out there. You got to throw them in the woods and let them come back with the fucking bear pelt wrapped around their fucking back. Like, come on.
And I'm going to say this. I hate the Kansas City Chiefs. But every time they draft rookies, Andy Reid play them boys, and them boys show up always towards the end of the season. Every time they come to the playoffs, they shine, bro. Every time.
Yeah, Pacheco been a dog ever since.
We need to take something out they book, bro. We have to.
And McDermott's the complete opposite. He doesn't play his rookies first, nothing unless he has to. You a rookie and you get drafted to the Bills. Your first year, you're not starting. Automatic. That's all for it. Just know you're not starting unless you really, really need you to.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a downfall. That's just how I feel. But now, I have another question for you, big dog. I'm about to say, I think your screen a little messing up a little bit. I don't know if it's on my behalf or yours. It's kind of like a glitch.
I hear you good. I'm looking good. I don't know. Fuck it. Bucket. Send them shots. What's the question?
All right, so my next question is, I want Joey, John, Scott. Hey, I want y'all to even comment on this below too. I'm a big advocate of Ray Davis. If you've been on the show, I've been on here, y'all already know. I've been seeing a lot of other podcasts. A lot of people said what I had said, that by the end of the season, a lot of people think Ray Davis will take RB1 position. He will be the number one running back by the end of the season. So I want to know what y'all input on that. Do y'all think it's a possibility, or do y'all just think people reaching? What you think?
It's tough. It's definitely not a reach because it's there. Everybody can see it. He definitely is going to be the future number one running back. It all depends on James Cook. And this right here, I mean, he got somebody marching on his heels right now. If he doesn't show up and show out, like he had a great year last year, top 5 running back. But if he doesn't blow up and have, I mean, I'm not going to put him on Christian McCaffrey but no, fuck that. No, fuck that. You're an NFL running back. Am I not mistaken?
Talk your shit, bro.
You need to be Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry type numbers. We need that. I mean, I know you're not going to get that many snaps or handoffs, which is cool because that's not a type of offense. But no, you're an NFL running back, right? You're our number one running back, right? You got to have those numbers, and if you don't, goodbye. Because running backs are a dime a dozen. They say that they're leaving their primes out of college. So we already got one. Ray Davis right behind you. We got Frank Gore right behind him. We got Ty Johnson. So really, you got boys on your heels, Cook. If you don't ball out, have another 1,000-yard rushing, 700 receiving, 10 touchdowns total, bro, I mean, goodbye. You can go get paid somewhere else, and I know you will. Not saying you're garbage or anything, but You need to ball out, or you will be replaced. So,
well, I'm gonna put you in. I'm gonna throw this scenario at you, right? Say it's 3rd and 10, and we at the goal line. Do you trust Josh? Do you trust Josh Allen throwing that ball to James Cook and he catching it for a touchdown?
No.
He has to go. If you came and trust you, you can't.
That's all, folks.
Yeah.
Yo, that was perfect. How you just played that right there. That's perfect.
He has to go. And guess what? You're not the only one like that. I bet.
Josh is gonna give him the opportunity though.
He did time after time last year, and he failed time after time. So it's like we can't trust you. We can't trust you. Yeah, you have your little games. You have your nice little games where you show it out, you popped out, and you show up. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. I've never been a big advocate, but against the Eagles, you would have caught that touchdown on the left side of the field. We would have won that game. Kansas City, we would have been in a whole different position in the playoffs. Right. You drop them at the wrong time. I don't give a fuck if you catch a pass at the 50-yard line, at the 30, catch it within the 10-yard line and score that motherfucking touchdown. But when we get inside that red zone,
it's all concentration. That's what it comes down to. The nerves get the best of them, and yeah, I mean, shit. Leave it at that. I mean, shit. We gotta end the show right there. That was a fucking mic drop. That was a bomb of a question. My man Kenny, tune in next week. We're gonna be here live and popping Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Regular season's upon us, folks. Man, football is back. Man, go Bills! Shout out for your city. We're live. I'm going to try to make it to the game, but if not, I hope everybody stays safe. Hope everybody has fun. It's gonna be a great time. Big dubs, and let's go.
And I'm gonna say this as well. Best believe, man, after week 1, the first podcast after week 1, the energy is gonna be completely different up in here. Yeah, we gonna be turning up. I'm gonna be talking my shit. If I feel some type of way, I ain't gonna have no filter. I'm not a political person. I'm coming in here wilding. So best believe, once the season start, y'all gonna love this energy, man.
I'm telling you, man, we gonna be on the pop. But today was just a little drag. Like I said, I had some shit going on this whole week. Had my mind sidetracked that I ain't really paying attention to much Bills. But fuck it, like I said, I just jumped on just to talk to my people, to the Mafia, to my family. So, and then my boy Kenny jumped on and kind of just hyped everything up, and that's how you end the show right there, man. That's how you end the show.
Yes, sir. Hey, so before we go, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Hey, man, definitely keep following, supporting us. Hey, man, Mafia, man, it's always a pleasure, man. Thank you for allowing me on your platform. I appreciate you each and every day, my brother. Hey, let's keep building, big dog.
Absolutely, man. Go Bill Scott. Let's go, man. Appreciate you. See you next week. Yeah, tune in Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Mafia Sports Report YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe. Shows all week, man. We keep you updated. We're going to have my man Kenny in the building, too. We're going to be doing post-game, pre-game talk. A lot more content coming around. Bro, next week, I kind of want to do a live show at a bar. That's to pop off the regular season. We might just do a live show at a bar. I'm going to find a little spot where it's not too loud. We got our own little section, and we're going to do it right. So definitely stay tuned next week, man, and great content coming ahead.
Yes, sir.
But there we go, man. Nothing but love, Bills Mafia. Go Bills.
Go Bills, baby. Y'all be safe.
Let's go.
Good job to get done today, man. Find a W. Play for each other. Love y'all.